I cannot believe there are politicians in America that actually hate America. Today we're talking about Mamdani and AOC because they are literally organizing anti-ICE riots and it's getting out of control. There's quite a bit of things that we're going to be taking a look at. Some positives that President Trump has actually recently said, but also some negatives like Mamdani and AOC. Before we get into it though, I do want to encourage you guys to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. It does really help grow the channel and push it out further. And with that being said, let's get into it.
We passed the largest ever expansion of school choice so that every parent has a chance to send their child to a school that shares their values. And today I'm also pleased to announce that the Department of Education is officially issuing its new guidance to protect the right to prayer in our public schools.
Awesome.
That's a big deal.
That's huge. President Trump is actually protecting prayer. That is incredible. Making the West a Christian nation again. Finally.
She got up first round. He hit a boom with a left. A left, for those, everybody here knows about, but a left, Lisa knows better than anybody, but a left is defense. He goes, boom. She's like, oh my. She walked to the corner, remember? She didn't go down, but she did everything else. But she said, I've never been hit like that before. I don't want to go out again. You can do it. You can do it. Bang. She walked off. She said, he happened to win the gold medal, that young woman. He won the gold medal.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I don't know how that's going to work so far with these Olympics that are going on right now. I don't think there's going to be any gender switching teams kind of thing. Then you've got President Trump talking about elections, how America's elections are rigged, stolen, and the laughingstock all around the world. We are either going to fix them or we won't have a country any longer. I am asking all Republicans to fight for the following: the Save America Act. 1, all voters must show voter ID. Form of identification. 2, all voters must show proof of United States citizenship to register for voting. And 3, no mail-in ballots except for illness, disability, military, or travel. That makes sense. I don't know how somebody can look at this and go, that's not American. He's ruining the system. This literally makes the most sense. Anything that strays away from this is borderline retarded and anti-American. I mean, it's that simple.
Think of the freedom from suffering that Buddhism teaches us is only possible if we remove the 3 poisons of desire, hatred, and ignorance from our daily lives. We need not accept suffering as unchangeable. We need not treat hatred as the natural state. We have the power to set ourselves free. And I consider my own faith, Islam, a religion built upon a narrative of migration. The story of the Hijrah reminds us that Prophet Muhammad ﷺ was a stranger too, who fled Mecca and was welcomed in Medina. Surah An-Nahl 1642 tells us, as for those who immigrated in the cause of Allah after being persecuted, we will surely bless them with a good home in this world. Or as the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ said, Islam began as something strange and will go back to being strange. So glad tidings to the strangers.
Bro, this guy is quoting the Quran. Libs of TikTok says, Mamdani says we should get inspiration from Islam and Muhammad when it comes to migration. Yeah, I mean, you just take one scroll down in the comments. Never forget this happened. Holy smokes, man. How about we deport Mamdani instead? People are saying, like, it's just crazy. It's a Christian nation. What are you doing bringing this here?
If faith offers us the moral compass to stand alongside the stranger, government can provide the resources. Let us create a new expectation of City Hall, where power is wielded to love, to embrace, and to protect. We will stand with the stranger today.
Yeah, no thank you. No, thank you. How about we stop that? How about if you're going to quote a religion, you quote the Bible?
We will make it clear once again that ICE will not be able to enter New York City property without a judicial warrant. That means our schools, our shelters, and our hospitals. That means we will protect New Yorkers' private data from being unlawfully accessed by the federal government and stand firmly against any effort to intrude on our privacy.
Bro, what the heck is he talking about? We've all seen Snowden. We know that the Democratic government is the one that is leaking private citizens' information. And we know that Biden was horrible for that. What the heck is he talking about? Also, I don't want to be like an anarchist here, but I kind of want to see Trump and Mamdani duke it out. I kind of want to see the tit for tat. Like, I want to see Trump put ICE into New York. I want to see Mamdani try to resist that. And then I want to see Trump lay down the hammer. I don't know. Like, from an entertainment perspective, from a dominance perspective, I kind of want this guy to shut the hell up through actual force. Peaceful force, but force. I would like to see that. Then we got AOC, who's leading anti-ICE riots, teaching radical leftists how to deal with them.
If you want to be kind of a more active observer and member of your community, there's legal observer training, which is if you see that ICE is active in your community, knowing the things that you can do legally to observe, to film, to take note, without being deemed as impeding law enforcement, and how you can do these things and assert the rights of yourself and your neighbors. So we have an upcoming, on our organizing side, we have upcoming teach-ins with Hands Off NYC. So we will be doing that jointly in our community, but you can also go to Hands Off NYC on your own and see the trainings that they are doing across New York City. As we know, between the murders of Renee Good and Alex Preddy, we are seeing an escalation in ICE violence across the United States. And with the Trump administration and what the Trump administration is doing and threatening to cities across the United States, we are making sure that we are building the infrastructure to be prepared. And so part of what I wanted to communicate to you all here today is what we need to do as a community and the fabric that we can help build as a community so that we can take care and keep each other safe in this environment and keep our neighbors safe in this environment. We've already had a couple of instances where, thanks to the rapid response of community organizers, advocates, local elected officials, that we've been able to keep families together. And so one of the things that
She's literally advocating to keep illegal families in the United States. She wants people to not abide by the law. This is kind of weird. I don't know if I'm overreacting, but I think this is weird that a sitting politician in the United States is teaching how to resist federal agents from conducting their investigations and their jobs. This kind of seems anti-American, if I'm being totally honest. It's all white liberals that are in there. It's all mostly white liberal women and white liberal male cucks that are in there. Oh my goodness.
Communicate to you all as well some of the ways that we can do that. First, I'm just going to talk about some of the things legally that we are remaining vigilant on. There's a safety plan and find your legal help before anything happens. Once ICE detains a person, they do not have the ability to get counsel once they are detained. But if you have counsel before you're detained, your lawyer has to be able to see you. And there are many organizations that help provide legal assistance. There are many organizations that offer pro bono support for people who may need this help. So the first thing I would say is proactively find legal help or proactively help people around you find legal help. And then secondly, make sure that you or your family or the person you know has a safety plan. What is a safety plan? There are templates for it. Again, local community organizations here can help have you that, can help provide that. You can look one up online. But a safety plan is essentially if something happens to me, who picks up my kid? Where do they stay? Who gets contacted first? many times this has actually come in so handy.
Yeah, this seems kind of weird. I can't count how many times this has come in so handy. It seems pretty anti-patriotic and anti-American to be trying to educate people on how to resist federal agents conducting their jobs. I don't know. Maybe I'm just stuck with my bias in my echo chamber, or maybe what she's doing is pretty freaking wrong. Anyways, I think that once President Trump is made aware of this, if he even cares at all, I mean, he's dealing with so many other things, but once he's made aware of this, he'll probably address it, and he'll have some very colorful verbiage to use about her. And, I think that I don't think politicians should be involved with this. I really don't. In fact, this is leading to the radicalization that we're seeing. People are unnecessarily dying because of chicks like this, because of people like this, because of verbiage like this. It's gross, man. This really needs to stop. Anyways, that's the video. Hit the like, subscribe, and I will see you guys later. Bye for now.